say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good young while we all grow old. In the world we...
Yep. Green.
Good shot.
Oh, man. Come on, man.
Yes,
Love it.
okay.
Yep.
Power's carrying both of you.
Hey, that's fine. We playing as a team, Alexis.
Yep.
Stay off my back.
You got it? Oh, I'm going.
Get dunked on again. Oh. I tried it. That's all right. Got a little overzealous there.
No, you're fine.
Every home game's an occasion here in Orlando. And as they came in earlier, the Magic were dressed for what they hope is a special night for them and their fans. Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. With Doris Berg, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our special guest at the broadcast table for this one, the celebrated Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, thanks so much for joining us tonight. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Kevin, thanks so much. Always fun to hang out with you and all your crew and talk basketball.
All right, I've told Doris and Greg and David, just buckle up because we are going to be on a great ride with you. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Siakam is out there with Jackson, and it's Mathurin in at the 3. And for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Suggs out there with MP, and it's Bitadze in at the 5. Shams, the Magic last year with their highest win total in over a decade. They were fun to watch. Had some money to spend over the summer as well.
The Magic knew they were in a good spot heading into free agency with all that cap space, and they wanted to build around the young core that landed them the 5th seed, and players actually now want to come play with Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner under Jamal Mosley. They tried to find players that complement what they already had in play.
Players like Mosley, I mean, that future seems very bright to me.
Players want to come play in Orlando. I've had multiple players, star players, say that's a team that's building the right way.
Indiana moving the ball around. And the rejection by MP. To the inside. The rebound by Halliburton. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Nembhard. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
There is something special about a crisp, on-time, on-target passer. Mr. Halliburton, how you doing?
Suggs passes to MP. Dishes it to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Hey, Shams, for the past decade that you've been a major player in the NBA, it's been LeBron's league, it's been Curry's league. Who else is going to take over this league, you think, coming up around the corner?
Given the NBA Finals we just had, have to throw in Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Luka Doncic into the fold as far as faces of the NBA. But Nikola Jokic is so good. He will be one of the guys for a while. Giannis Antetokounmpo, you have to mention him as well. But ultimately, you have to also keep an eye on Victor Wembanyama, the way that Victor Wembanyama could take over the league. And already, so early, was so special. Victor Wembanyama is someone to keep an eye on.
Okay, they've just passed a note down to me, our gang here. What about Anthony Edwards at Minnesota? He's another one, right? Young American player who is really making an impact.
Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, you have to consider those two as well. And it's special, the crop of young players that we have coming up in this league. One of them is sure to emerge as this generation's, whether you want to call it Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, there will be a face out of this class.
And we cannot wait. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is the result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix, but they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Siakam looking around.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Rejected by Banchero.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Isaac comes in for Banchero. Anthony Black's checked in for Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Jackson. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league, and we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences, in the East and West, to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, couple more teams in the league, but the league really loves where they're at now. And any given year, anyone can win.
Well, we're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
Black kicks to MP. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the first. Black, no good.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Halliburton with it. MP's there. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. So, we'll see. On the floor for Orlando. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Bryant. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Nesmith. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Halliburton. Here's McConnell. And it's Orlando with the rebound. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
And in this matchup, last season, not one of the games went their way.
Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Jalen Suggs is out there with MP. And it's Bitadze in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the matchup. Shams, when you look at last season, what a step forward for the Pacers. Going into the in-season tournament championship, making the Eastern Conference Finals. They really checked so many boxes last season.
And Pacers sources tell me they're ahead of schedule under Rick Carlisle. They went from 25 wins in his first season to 47 wins last season and the Eastern Conference Finals in just his third season at the helm. The biggest reason to me for their turnaround, and someone that the Pacers love as their franchise cornerstone, Tyrese Halliburton. He gives the Pacers an elite talent that they've lacked since Paul George. So look at Tyrese Halliburton, Pascal Siakam for this next run of Pacers greats.
Boy, you've named some terrific players and guys that are very impactful. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Siakam against Banchero. Just 5 to shoot. Here's McConnell. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Indiana. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics. And then on Friday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for their matchup with Orlando, It's the 8th time they'll take the floor in this fledgling season. They'll be prepared for a tough one there.
And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some. And I think that's what the fans want. But there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes the free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively and allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree. And Orlando making a change here. Isaac's checked in and stolen by McConnell. And a fast break now for the Pacers, and with an update from the sidelines. Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well deserved.
He's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. Nembhard with it, defended now by Wagner. And it's Mathurin missing.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Shams, I am so sorry our time has run out. It has been great having you here with us. We appreciate your time so much, and I hope we do it again soon.
Thanks, Kevin. Anytime. You know, when I'm not on my phone, I'm here to talk to you and talk hoops with you anytime.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much again. KDB wasn't that terrific talking to Shams. He is as plugged into everything around the NBA as anyone you could hope to meet.
Put it down. A guy who's really in the know, and as somebody who prides themselves on doing research, boy, you have got to respect the legwork and the dedication he brings to the table.
So, timeout called here, the first for Indiana, coming off that loss against Philadelphia. And some good action through the first 2 quarters.
With the score, your Magic 34, the Pacers 33. Fans, your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, you have to like what we're seeing so far from Paolo Banchero.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the court right now for the Pacers. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Isaiah Jackson out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Halliburton in at the point. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Nembhard with it, picked up by Banchero, and a wide open look for Mathurin. Drills the three-pointer. Mathurin's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pacers. Orlando's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Suggs passes to MP. He dishes it to Banchero. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists here tonight.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Pass to Mathurin. Lets it go. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 9 points here for Benedict Mathurin.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Suggs dishes to MP. There's the feed to Banchero. Back to MP. Clock is at 3. Puts it up. Rebounded by Jackson. Pacers leading by 4. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, it's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars. They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Knocked away. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Flushes it down to finish the break.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. So Suggs will go to the free throw line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton. Orlando shooting their first free throw of the night. Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for MP. Indiana also making some changes. Obi Toppin's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Making some changes. Goga Bitadze comes in for Carter. And MP subbed in for Black. Then for the Pacers, Isaiah Jackson. He's checked in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. MP is out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Bitadze in at the center. That's who's out there for Orlando. Suggs with the steal. And up the court come the Magic on the break. MP from deep three-point land. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Pass to Halliburton. Neesmith with the ball. Back to Jackson. The pass to Neesmith. And it's blocked. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from MP.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Passes it to Siakam. MP against Halliburton. Puts it up from 12, and he knocks down the jumper. Halliburton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
MP passes to Bitadze. He gets it in there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pacers leading by 10. Siakam inside. He's covered by Banchero. Shots good by Siakam.
Check out the move by Pascal Siakam. Stop it, don't hurt him.
Banchero outside. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 8th assist in the game. Siakam outside. Back to Mathurin. That's tipped.
Get that out of here, Jalen Suggs. Send it back, young sir.
Over in the corner, Banchero. MP outside. Here's Bitadze, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And the Pacers all time here.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
The Pacers making a switch here. Nembhard's checked in, and now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. Now he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Offensive rebound. Count it. And the Pacers lead by 9.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
MP kicks to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And that drive gives Banchero all the momentum he needs. And, boy, he turns it into an explosive finish.
Inside. And he slams it one-handed.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Here's Suggs. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Despite his young age, we know Jalen Suggs has proven to be a tremendous leader. His teammates love playing with this guy.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Pacers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. It doesn't go for him. Great defense that time from Banchero. 8 feet away. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
You love that a guy so young like Paolo Banchero is ready in the big moment to step up and deliver.
Here's Nembhard, covered by MP. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Jalen Suggs. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Halliburton finds Jackson. Clock at 6. And he commits the intentional foul.
Paolo Banchero. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line to the Pacers.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
MP passes to Banchero. MP right side. 5 on the clock. The dish to Banchero. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Third team foul.
First free throw. So it's Indiana picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you. But they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good young while we all grow old. In a world where you never bite a hand that feeds you. And if you cry wolf, you can never believe them. Easy go, so they say. No, and in fall, then we fold. Puppet strings. Back on television telling lies to me. If a penny for your thoughts, then it's costing me. Just the luck of the draw and an eye for an eye in today's economy. So they say. Be a good boy, Johnny, don't you ever play with? So they say. You gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you run. Crawl before you walk. Walk before you run. They say one man's trash is another man's treasure. But if you want it bad, it's a love or possession. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Cause beauty relies in the eyes of the beholder. Hold up, I'm about to get the game sewed up. Take a second just to sit and chill and smell the roses. Looking for acceptance, open doors and never close them. When the hand's dealt, you gotta know when to fold. And if a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down, an apple every day, keeping doctors homebound. Using the word they can be more than a pronoun. And if you don't pray, they be breaking the quote.
It is never easy to win on the road in the NBA, but by the look in the eyes of the Magic players earlier, they know the job that lies ahead of them. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. So a look at our starters for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Suggs is out there with MP, and it's Carter in at the center position. And for Cleveland, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. For NBA fans, early season games are so entertaining to watch, Graham. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building. Plus, you wait all off season to see how your team measures up. And now we get to find out.
Now here's MP. Just 5 to shoot. The Magic need to put one up here. The 3 from Suggs. The rebound by Garland. And it's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. Pass to Mobley. Down low. Here's Allen. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Yeah, I love how Allen controls his body. Setting a solid screen and then just gliding into shooting position.
MP, the pass to Banchero. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
How about Paolo Banchero, Coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Orlando with the ball. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. He said watching tape in preparation for this game, Wendell Carter just kept showing up. Whether it was on the boards, being in the right position defensively, or even stretching the floor at the offensive end. Carter makes a lot of plays that help his team. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Mitchell, following the bucket by the Magic. Hunter on the wing. And stolen by Suggs. Mitchell against Wagner. Here's MP. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, Wagner has the ability to spot these openings and moves the ball whenever he can.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. It's stolen by MP. And the Magic pushing it up now. Finished off the break. MP's got his second basket of the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
To the paint. And Mobley throws it down.
And you pay so much attention to Garland, and that allows teammates to get involved.
And Grant, for the Cavs to take that next step in terms of contending, what do you think has to happen?
Well, number one, enhancing their ability to put pressure on the rim. When you look at their rate of free throws and offensive rebounds, there is big room for improvement.
And Carroll, good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Cleveland calls timeout. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game,
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Tyson, he's checked in. At the line, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Magic leading by 3, setting the floor for the Magic. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. At the 2 and the 3, it's Suggs and Wagner. And it's MP in at the point.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
MP with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
With his bigger build, Banchero sets a solid pick, and then he quickly rolls into open position.
Garland, the pass to Hunter. From 10 feet away. They get it back. Another shot. And Mobley with the lay-in. Mobley's got his 3rd basket of the night.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Now here's MP. Yes, Paolo Banchero for 2.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
It's stolen by MP. Driving in. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Outside Hunter. Pass to Mitchell. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And here's a look at what's coming up for Orlando. On Sunday, they'll go up against Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks. And then Monday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
Merrill, he's checked in for Mitchell.
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches. But the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run. And honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Good on both.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Timeout called, the Magic. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
Looking at our leaderboard here, last year, the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. The Magic in second.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
MP against Garland. MP drives in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. The hallmark of this Orlando team, their defense, which led them to the playoffs last year, Coach.
Well, Brian, they were second in defensive rating. They've got great size. They're young and active. This is a great defensive team. And what's scary for the rest of the East, this team is still on the way up.
That one misses. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Now here's Merrill. Lets it go. Cans it with nobody near him. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Garland against MP. Wagner on the wing from deep. Mobley grabs the board.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Garland. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
MP scanning the floor to the middle. Kicks it out to Wagner. 6 to shoot. Over Hunter. Orlando again missing.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Orlando has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to De Silva. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in the game. Merrill into the lane, and he hits it to tie the game.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the second quarter. MP against Garland. Wagner on the wing. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 6th assist of the night. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Orlando ahead, up by 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Mobley, no good. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. The lead is 2. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. That'll put them right in the middle of a 5-game road trip. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Carter from outside. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 7 tonight. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Outside Mitchell. Goes up with the strike. Nice jump shot. Mitchell's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, Mitchell can get this mid-range look lined up. He's a very skilled shooter.
Orlando calls timeout. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
A different look for Cleveland. Strus, he's checked in for Hunter, and Jerome subbed in for Darius Garland. So Orlando. A minute and a half in the second half. Here's Garland. On the court for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then it's MP, then it's Wendell Carter, and it's Black in at the shooting guard position. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Wagner on the wing. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Magic lead by 10.
Yeah, Wagner doesn't fear contact. He'll take it right into the defense down there.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell from the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Free throw line jumper, and the shot's good.
Well, making those are big for Carter Jr. They keep the defense honest.
Cleveland has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Black. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist by MP.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside Garland. And here's Strus outside. Orlando with a rebound. Carter's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Wagner, the pass to MP. Pass to Banchero. MP up top. Shoots from the line. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers trail by 9. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Black passes to MP. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Inside, here's Hunter. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one. Orlando leading by 7. Wagner, the pass to MP. 4th quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Chalk up 2 there. Carter's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, look, he's a big guy. And Carter Jr.'s playing big tonight. They can't stop him.
Hunter against Banchero. Now here's Hunter. He's covered closely. Pass to Allen. Up and over Carter. Allen can't get it to go. The Magic have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. MP, the pass to Banchero. Back to MP. Clock at 6. Down low. Carter, and the layup falls. And now it's an 11-point Orlando lead.
Well, watch Carter Jr.'s control. He sets a solid screen and then shifts right to his spot.
Cleveland calls timeout. They're down by 11. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter here. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring to the hoop.
And Cleveland making a change here. Mobley's checked in. Suggs is checked in for Orlando.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
MP, the pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Magic.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
Wagner, the pass to MP. To the middle. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Excellent.
So it's the Magic winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA.
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good yearn while we all grow old. In a world where you never bite a hand that feeds you, and if he cries wolf, you can never believe him. Easy go, so they say, it's all we know. And in the fall, then we fall. Of extremes. Back on television telling lies to me. If a penny for your thoughts, then it's costing me. Just the luck of the draw in the... And an eye for an eye in today's economy. So they say. Be a good boy, Johnny, don't you ever play with. So they say. You gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you run. Crawl before you walk. Walk before you run. say one man's trash is another man's treasure. But if you want it bad, it's your love or possession. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Cause beauty relies in the eyes of the beholder. Hold up, I'm about to get the game sewed up.
Hey.
Come on, man.
Okay, look at Power being coach. Coach DF.
Give me that, give me that.
Let's go.
Green.
Let's go. Switch everything, no threes.
Good defense, good defense. Yep.
That's fine,
No,
that's fine.
I'm on you, I'm on you, I'm on you.
Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that.
Power versus.
Let's go, Power.
Everyone else.
Stop playing.
What's up? What's up with the defense?
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Now the starting group for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. MP is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Oklahoma City, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. And Clark, in this early phase of the season, are new teammates still, getting used to each other?
Yeah, I would think that's the case in most situations, Kevin, and that's the flip side of having a long regular season. Physically, it's challenging, no doubt about it. But over the long haul, you... do have an opportunity to come together and gel as a group.
Now, here's MP. Down low. Banchero against Hartenstein. MP, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Holmgren. Outside Williams. Up 3 off the mark. Banchero kicks to Wagner. MP against Hartenstein. Here's Banchero. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Yeah, this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Guys, thanks. The Thunder, last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is a team set to continue its upward trajectory. They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves indeed. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After the basket by Franz Wagner. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Yeah, this is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
MP looking it over. Passes to Carter. Magic moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. For 3, Caldwell-Pope gets the three-pointer to fall.
I think Caldwell-Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that. Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And, Clark, we're looking at Franz Wagner here. What makes him so effective?
Well, his size and mobility, a rare combination, and how good he is instinctively at the defensive end of the floor. I mean, he can get out and get in the stance and guard guards, and he also can bank.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Hartenstein is out there with Williams, and it's Williams at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Oh, love that. Banchero moves so well with and without the ball.
Dort passes to Williams. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by the Magic. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
And, you know, they might not be in the same conference, but as with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From 13 feet, it goes down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
Well, the Magic last year, Clark earning the number 5 seed in the East. It was a giant step forward.
It certainly was. And I tell you what, they've got an impressive, very impressive young core. And this was the first time they made the playoffs since 2020. And now the minimum expectation is a playoff appearance, and I think they'll be able to deliver on that.
That one drops for him. Carter's got the lead up to 12 now for the Magic.
Rustling feathers inside. Carter Jr. getting to the bucket one way or another, not to be denied.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Hartenstein inside.
What? Never. I got my laptop with me because I have to.
Defended by Carter. Williams' shot is off. Magic leading by 12. Wagner passes to MP. 1:41 left to play here in the half. There's the lob to Carter. The alley-oop finish is off the mark. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Here's Hartenstein, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
You know, they're working the outside game more than they did in the first quarter.
I got you some more shampoo. Well, us some more shampoo. Since they was on sale.
And so it's the Orlando Magic in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
I said, let me get the original format. The original. Yeah. Instead of the one that's in there, because that one's all molded and everything. It needs to get really like.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And so in the game for the Magic, sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's MP in at the point guard.
Yeah, good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Dagnall said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. He paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those, too. Kevin, he certainly will.
I agree. You know, David, he is fearless. Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
Back to Hartenstein. Williams, 6 on the shot clock. Hartenstein, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Banchero, that's good.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
There's the pass to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Williams can't get it to go.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And it's Carter missing. Thunder trailing by 9. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.